Our video today is different. It's about the story of the grasshopper and the ant. قصة النملة والصرصور. What are you waiting for? Let's begin. Once upon a time, when the summer was still blooming, and the forest, the animals had no trouble finding food, because the forest was covered with food to eat. And it was an ordinary day for the lazy grasshopper that was always playing and eating and drinking water and playing with his violins. But one day he heard something weird and got on top of the tree to hear it more quietly. And he saw a trail of ants marching like soldiers. And the grasshopper got back to the ground, and he was confused because he saw the trail of ants disappear. And the grasshopper saw an ant going his way. The ant was carrying a seed much bigger than himself. And when the ant was next to the grasshopper, the ant dropped the seed. And the grasshopper licked the ant with meaningless eyes. And he said, "Are you moving somewhere?" And the ant said, "No. Don't tell me there's a big disaster. Is that why you burning?" And the ant said, "No. Then why are you carrying this big load? We're taking this to our nests." "Radio, we expect a lot of visitors." "No, we not have visitors. We're preparing for winter." "You're preparing for winter? What for? And besides, why the rest? There's still a long time for winter. Have fun." And the ant said, "What are you gonna eat? I'm asking you." And the ant said, "Can you help me? Can you help me lift the seed?" And the grasshopper said, "An artist like me cannot carry heavy things." And the ant looked with an angry look to the grasshopper, and he continued to try to lift the seed. And when the grasshopper saw it failing every time, the grasshopper left the seed up from the ground onto the ant's back, and the ant thanked him and continued getting food. And when the grasshopper was singing with his violins, he and a squirrel just popped up on the tree and heard the sound of the grasshopper when he was singing. And the squirrel said, Stop, I not like this violence. Go to another tree and sing." And the grasshopper got and said, "That squirrel cannot appreciate artists like me in this forest." And the the grasshopper was still playing and singing with his friends. And the ants were working all summer days. And finally, the cold winters have arrived. And the ants know that it's winter. They got out their nests and saw everything was covered with snow. They were thinking of the other animals living in cold, hungry, and looking for food. And on the other way, the grasshopper was not eating food for days. He was shivering, he lost all his strength, and he remembered something. He remembered the ants working all summer days. But he didn't like that idea, and he made fun of him. He wondered, can he help him? And the grasshopper stayed in one place because it was too cold to the grasshopper to walk. And grasshopper said, "There's no time to be proud. I gotta go to the ants' nests and ask for help." And the grasshopper go to the ants' nests. And he's asked, "My dear friend, this is me, Grasshopper. Please let me in." And the queen goes next to the ant and said, "Who is this asking for help?" And the ant said, "That's a lazy grasshopper that sings all day, my queen. I think he's seeking help." And the queen said, "Anyone that goes to our doorstep is not gonna be rejected." And they got out of the nests. The queen and the ants got out of their nests and saw the grasshopper laying on the ground because he lost all his strength. And the ants lift the grasshopper from the ground and take him to their nest. And they give him food and water to drink and eat. And the grasshopper thanks the queen and goes next to the ant. "Sorry for making fun of you. You were right." And the ant said, We gotta work all summer long, but we also gotta think from the future." More of the story: be responsible and prepare for days of necessity. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed, please subscribe and like and do the notification bell link down below.